So, some interesting information. Considering this little hearing is happening today, Thursday, about Christine Blasey Ford's nonsense allegations against Kavanaugh. Let's go ahead and talk about it now and release the video now. But Zero Hedge is reporting Kavanaugh mayhem. 2 men copped to feeling Christine Ford's breasts, contradicting her accusation. Not Kavanaugh, 2 other guys. The Senate Judiciary Committee on Wednesday night released a time of their efforts to respond to various accusations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, including 2 men who say they were the basis for the groping allegation. Committee staff received a more in-depth written statement from the man interviewed twice previously who believes he, not Judge Kavanaugh, had the encounter in question with Dr. Ford. Committee investigative staff spoke via phone with another man who believes he, not Judge Kavanaugh, had the encounter with Dr. Ford in 1982 that is the basis of her allegation. He explained his recollection of the details of the encounter. The claims also include a new allegation from a San Diego woman who alleges that Kavanaugh and others raped her in the backseat of a car, though it does not specify the place, the date, identities of the alleged accomplices, or anything else. Once again, hearsay. What else do we got? Last week, former Scalia clerk Ed Whelan floated a theory over Twitter in a series of now deleted tweets suggesting that Blasey Ford had confused Kavanaugh with another high school student who looked almost identical to him, and I got a picture for you. There is 0 chance that I would confuse him, she said. However, here's that picture. Those are the 2 kids. You're talking about a drunken party. And I've gotten that email I told you about sent back to me numerous times with her sprawled out at a picnic table with massive bottles of booze just spread out everywhere. Her out cold, butt naked. You can see her little G-string, suntan, farmer's tan, whatever spot. And she's just passed out cold on this table. Butt naked. And, what about that? She, I've heard her preparing statements. They've already leaked her prepared statements. It's just utter nonsense. So, yeah, there were some kids that did look pretty similar. You talking about being in a house party, people drunk everywhere. Anyways, somebody else is coming forward saying, no, that was me that groped her. Wasn't him. Imagine that. And earlier Wednesday, another Kavanaugh accuser, Julie Switnick, had an ominous cloud of doubt cast over her allegation that the Supreme Court nominee and a friend were operating a date rape operation at 10 high school parties she attended as a legal adult 3 years earlier or older than Kavanaugh, yet she didn't report any of it. She didn't report anything that happened to her. She didn't report anything that happened to other girls. And she kept going to other parties watching this happen over and over again. If you are almost raped or groped or anything else, and you know these people are going to every party you're going to, do you just say to yourself, well, I kind of escaped by the skin of my teeth last time. I'll be able to escape again. I'll go there. What woman, girl, whatever, 17, 18, 19, 20, whatever year old, totally smart enough to figure out, probably shouldn't go back where I almost got raped. And then maybe 10 other parties along with that first one. I mean, this is so ridiculous. This is the kind of stuff these Democrats do. I mean, the most despicable stuff. And you know what they say? The stuff that they accuse people of doing, they do themselves. That's the irony. Politico reports that Switnick's ex-boyfriend, Richard Vinicius, a registered Democrat, took out a restraining order against her and says he has evidence that she's lying. Right after I broke up with her, she was threatening my family, threatening my life, and threatening to do harm to my baby at the time, he said in a telephone interview with Politico. I know a lot about her. I have a lot of facts, evidence that what she's saying is not true at all. He said, I would rather speak to my attorney first before saying more. Exactly. So, just some interesting turn of events. Be interesting to see how this goes today. And then tomorrow, supposedly, is when they're going to do the confirmation hearing. To see if he gets in there or not. I mean, this criminal deep state is taking out all stops. I mean, they're trying like hell. Again, if this guy gets in there, 5-4 ruling on everything. Okay? That's how it always goes in the Supreme Court. It's always like 5-4. You know what I mean? The most important things, 5-4. Do you remember the Obama health care bill? Up 5-4. He ruled it was a tax. But Obama said it wasn't a tax. There would be no tax increases. Supreme Court, it's a tax. Therefore, it was allowed. And the interpretation of the law ended up being a 5-4 ruling. Why? Because they had their club members as judges in there like they've always had. So now it's time for Donald Trump to get his guy in there, or guys and gals, so that he gets the majority rule. 5-4, whatever it is. And when that happens, the deep state is effed in the A. I mean, you might already argue they already are. But now you've got the Supreme Court, the biggest, most powerful judicial branch, or what really the judicial system is the branch, whatever, court in the country. The most powerful court in the country. The end-all, be-all decision comes from there. So they're trying like hell to stop this guy. We need more accusers, more accusers. Come on. And like I said, my wife sent me the tweet. July 2018. Oh, can't wait to see what a bunch of sexual assault allegations. Get ready for a sexual assault allegation to come from the Democrats. Oh, whoa, what's this? There it is. And the closer we get to this, the more this crap comes out. See, if you didn't know any better, you didn't study this stuff, you didn't know how the CIA, the deep state operates, you would probably believe her. You'd believe her automatically. Oh, another woman, why would a woman make that up? Why would they make that up? That's what your brain goes. Why would somebody make that? That's such a disgusting, kind of despicable thing. Like, how could that go? And when you understand how the deep state operates, they do character assassination. That's what this is. They don't care. You'll never be able to get a job again, maybe anywhere. People are going to recognize you forever now. Even though it's all allegations. No proof, no nothing. Just, it was 36 years ago. You said nothing? Well, I said something recently. I wanted to keep it private. She's not even saying she was raped. Basically, her allegations are that she was groped on a bed. That's what I read this morning, her opening statement. Basically, she was groped on a bed. And then one of their friends or whatever jumped on the bed and it knocked her and the guy off and she ran out the door. So you don't have the trauma of being raped. But it sounds like she does, right? Oh my God, it was terrifying. I kept it secret. I didn't want my parents to know. I didn't want this to know. I just only recently told my husband, like, they groped you. It wouldn't be that traumatic that you couldn't talk about it, is what I'm trying to say. Someone felt you up. Come on. So anyways, then the CIA connections with her father and the CIA black budget banks and all that crap. Dude, save it. Liberal Democrats, save it. JSnip4, you ain't passing one by on old Snippy or his subscribers, okay? Anyways, can't wait because this party's going to get started here shortly. Can't wait to see how it goes. Take care.